Hey everybody, this is Lord Magicus, and we are here for round 4 of Merfolk in Modern. Alright, well, I think this hand is okay. We are on the draw, but we have a reasonable curve, and we have some nice interactive things. If we could draw a couple lords, that would help this a lot, but overall, this should be able to slow down any nonsense decks. Wooded Foothills, okay, what are we up against? This could be like another Jund deck. This could be like Burn. Player Biomancer here. Having the Trickster alongside the Deprive is also nice, because then if we want to pass the turn with Deprive up, we have something to do in case we don't need to cast it. Temple Garden, oh fuck no. Not like this. This might be Heliod Company. No, it is not. It's some Naya deck, okay. They didn't shock them. They have nothing to do on turn 2. That's interesting. Okay, well. If you have Path to Exile, I kind of want you to path this so I can get Master out. Looks like they don't. So let's play Master while they don't have Bolt up. So it looks like they don't have Bolt or Path. Interesting. So what are we up against here? What the fuck is this? Okay. Oh, this is Harrow on a stick. Alright. That is the first time I've ever seen... Yeah. So, yeah, it's a ramp spell, basically. Alright, I don't know what they're doing. Alright, I think that it should be safe to just attack here and then play Trickster on their turn. So they're getting close to doing whatever critical bullshit they're gonna do, so... I want this Deprive up. I want to be... I don't know, maybe they're going to do some nonsense like Scape Shift or something. It could be. Like, who knows. Dryad of the Elysian Grove. I am not super thrilled about that, so let's... This could be like a Titan deck. So I would prefer that they don't play Dryad, because then they could do some not nasty stuff right now. Alright. Well, they don't have like an amulet or anything, so even if they play a Titan, I might still be able to get there with like Trickster or something. Okay. They're just trying to preserve their life total. Maybe they're... This could be some kind of Valakut deck, so we need to be concerned about that. Scape Shift is definitely a possibility. I mean, Titan is also completely reasonable here. If they have Titan, they could play it right now. We might be seeing it. Okay, Primeval Titan it is. But here's the thing: if you have to find like Field of the Dead, right? Because if you don't find Field, you just kind of lose. Well, not necessarily. They could find like Radiant Fountain or something, but they do find Field of the Dead. So this is not a matchup where we want we don't really want Spreading Seas here. Fuck. This Titan definitely is threatening us a lot. So if I play a Lord, they have to block a lot of stuff. They could double up. How does this gonna work out? If I play Lord, they can go like 2 on this one, 2 on this one, and then block this guy, and it's just like, it's not enough to actually like do anything. It just gets rid of the zombies, but that doesn't matter. They found 2 Field of the Dead, so like, that's gross. I don't know how we push through this here. But I think I have to play the Trickster on this Titan right now, because if I don't, I have like no chances of beating it. Like every land they play is just going to get them like a bajillion more zombies, so I kind of have to just curve into master waves and try to go wider than their fields, which is going to be very hard. If they have Scape Shift, like, I am dead. Skyclave Apparition. I think I am screwed now, so we're going to play on, though, because I need to see what's in their deck. This deck seems, like, really interesting. Alright, I have to do this, because if Titan attacks, like, I have no chance of winning. They probably are concerned very much about, like, spreading seas right now. Maybe I should have let them have this Dryad, because the Island Walk could have mattered a lot. I don't know. It's not terrible. Okay, so I have to, like, Trickster this thing down again and just get, like, a bajillion zombies. There we go. Every turn they're just getting like 3 more zombies, and that's not good. Plus they have Skyclave, so like even if we play this Master, that's still incredibly dangerous. So like, what do I need here? I need to draw like... And like if Titan ever attacks, it's gonna get 6 zombies, so... I don't have a plan. The plan is I am fucked. I can't afford to really bounce it. Interesting. I think they have... Oh, fuck me. Alright. Yeah, like, I don't think Master's gonna save us now. They're just gonna get, like, 12 more zombies. So this is like a Naya Titan deck. I've never seen this with like Skyclave and Reclaimer. I've heard that there is a version like around that had Ether Vial, but I don't know if that's this one. I think that might be different. I will say like this Titan and Field of the Dead nonsense is not a good thing for this format. Like, yeah, and they do have Valakut in their deck. Okay, so this is like an Amulet Titan deck, and we are dead. Alright, well... we're gonna have a lot of trouble versus this. We need Dismember. Actually, I do think the Deprives are a little bit okay. I'm trying to think here. Like, maybe 2 Chalices. I don't know. Like, we need the Dismember for stuff like Dryad, and I don't know if they have like a Azusa or something in their deck. They might have packs too, I'm not sure. Honestly, like, there's not a lot of cards I really want to side out against them. Force, the problem is like, this isn't Force of Will, this doesn't interact against Titan itself. I don't think it's really that good. Alright, we're just gonna do it like this. Not a very good hand. I think I am going to keep the... No, I can't keep this, right? This is just terrible. They kept 7 cards. No. Alright, this actually looks like this is better. I'll put Mutavault and Dismember in the bottom. Play Glasspool into Lords. Alright. I think this is better than any of the other hands. The only reasonable shot we have of beating this deck is if we just try to race it. Like, interacting with it is not going to go very well because, like, if the game goes past, like, turn 5, then there's almost no chance of us defeating them. So, it is just not going to happen. It's a little bit late, actually. I don't even think I want to play that right now. I just need to play, like, Lord into Trickster. If I draw another land, I can play it later, but I don't have the time right now. Did not tap it for mana beforehand, so I guess they had nothing to do with it. Maybe they don't have Dryad this turn? Okay, well that's a plus. Yeah, no, what I'm saying is you have to just try to aggro them out. If you, yeah, okay. Because if you try to, like, you know, interact with them and play a prolonged game, it is just not going to work out for you. The Field of the Dead and Valakut will eventually take over the game whether you like it or not. So this Flagstone tech is pretty cool. They're playing Skyclaves and Paths in their deck alongside Titan. Like, that seems unfair. Alright, Merfolk. I don't have anything here. Attack. I don't like that this is turn 4 and I'm only getting in my first damage now. They're not actually using these flagstones to do anything relevant here, so... What the... Yeah, you destroy all my islands. And this is one of the reasons that Glasspool is in my deck. I might kill them, actually. That's not enough. I have 10 damage in play. They have to do something, like... I'm just gonna put maximum damage in play, so I do have to be concerned about Boil, but I think they lose. They could have a Bolt and that keeps them in this game, so... Or Path, I guess. Sure. Yeah, we'll get another island. So they go to 1. So let's see. Even if they get a Titan here, I think I can still beat that. What are you gonna do? Boil again? Oh, okay, that's fine. That's also why I tapped the islands earlier, because I left up these two. It means we weren't representing, like, Deprived, but it also meant that Boil did not blow up our lands. So how do you get out of this? Like, you're at 1, I have a Trickster. Even if you tap out for Titan, yeah, it doesn't do anything here. So we have to be very careful about our blue sources in this match. I mean, yeah, this is going to be a struggle no matter what. Yeah, Path definitely means this is not going to be good. Skyclave is a problem, but, like, Force doesn't deal with that. Force doesn't really deal with Boil very well either, because they can do it on our upkeep, and that's terrible for us. They just double boiled us, and it didn't mean anything. I think we just run this back and then just hope that it's good enough. And look at and see, that's what I meant. Like, we mulled to 5, but we kept a hand that just had a bunch of lords in it, and that was what we needed to actually win this game. So, yeah, if we tried to, like, keep that first 7, like, that was going to lose. There was no way that was going to beat them. It was way too slow. You just have to play, like, Lord into Lord into Lord, and and then, like, on, like, the last turn, then play, like, one thing like Dismember or Petty Theft or something, and then just get in your sneak in a win like that. All right, here we go. Yeah, but in general, this seems like this is going to be a very tough match. Maybe we should play, like, one less island. We could try to sneak in, like, Castle Vantris or something. That's definitely reasonable. See, and here's the thing. They kept 7 cards. The problem is this hand is also very slow. We can put Violin on the draw, but, like, I really need to hardcast Lords. I can't keep this. I think this is better, but not by very much. I'm going to keep this, and I'm going to put... What do I put on the bottom? Like, maybe Benthic Biomancer? Adapted on turn 2. This is a little bit better, because at least it can maybe curve up into Mara Regery. Elfish Reclaimer, okay. That is a very good card. Let's lead off on a Boro. Because I want to play as many, like, I don't think, they're not going to play Blood Moon in their deck, so I'm not super concerned about that. But it means I can play this Lord in turn 2. 3 more land cards, so I'm not worried about that. I am, however, worried that they might path me. So how do I want to approach this? They might sack the Elfish Reclaimer. Okay, well, so I could attack with Biomancer and then adapt it, and then they could potentially path it, but I guess that's okay for us if they do. And if they don't, then maybe I just... If they don't block, then I could just play a Lord after that. Alright, we'll do this. I just don't want to play a Lord and attack, because then they can like path the Lord and then block with the Elfish Reclaimer, and that would just end in disaster. They might path the Biomancer in response to me adapting it, which, if that happens, so be it. They're not going to block it, that's fine. Okay. So they get a regular forest, and then they're going to sack that to put more lands in the graveyard to try to pump this thing up. It gets them flagstones, which is obviously pretty good in their deck. So they are floating mana for this, that's interesting. So they are going to actually do this trick now, and they have a 3/4 in play. You get a Sacred Foundry. Okay, what are you going to do with this mana? You're going to like path my master. Okay, that's fine. How do I do this? I feel like there's a high chance that they might try to boil me. What I could do is just flash in Harbinger of the Tides as soon as they go to crack this Reclaimer at the end step. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then, I don't know, maybe if they don't, I'll just hold up Deprive. Okay, so what are you going to do with this mana here? They could boil away my 2 islands, but I do have a Boro to like still play stuff. So they have 4 mana this turn. Okay. Oh, wait, why didn't I get priority? Did I just... Oh, fuck, I didn't have a trigger at their end step. That's so dumb. I wanted to waste mana on their turn. I wanted them to have to spend mana to replay it. Well, they do have mana. They could boil me now if they want to. It's not the end of the world if they choose to do that. They can at least still cast things. It's not good, though. They might tap out here to destroy my 2 islands. Yeah, okay. There we go. See, never do I not have it. Alright, now I can pass with this Deprive up. And I can bounce the island back to my hand if they play Titan. They have no more lands in hand, that's interesting. You know what, I probably should have adapted Benthic Biomancer. That was maybe a mistake. Alright, well I can't really do anything here. Eladrimy's Call. Yeah, they're going to get Titan, and I'm going to have to deprive it. Dryad of the Elysian Grove. I think I'm going to let Dryad be a thing, because it's going to give us Island Walk. And they can't play Boil while that's in play either, so I think Dryad might end up actually helping us. If they don't do anything here, I can just adapt Benthic. You play Dryad, that's fine with me. I don't know if they realize they're going to give me Island Walk here, so I'll probably throw away this Reedry for another blue source so that I can play Lord and hold up Deprive. Interesting. Well, they're not going to boil me here. I could actually just play the Lord off of this. I can dismember this Elfish Reclaimer right now. I don't know what you think you're gonna do. Like, I want this thing gone. Because then I can safely play Lord and attack through this. Sure. Flagstones replaces itself and you get another land. Damn it. How do they just have like so many of these? Alright, well, I mean, it might be time for them to start getting in zombies, but I just have to hope they don't have like another Path to Exile, because that would be pretty devastating. No. Oh my god, they have Valakut up. No, I can't beat the Valakut. I totally forgot about that. Dryad gives them all the mountains for the fucking Valakut. That's bad. Alright, well, I think we're dead. We have lost this game. They path it, like, fuck. Maybe I needed to just save this and not go. Because I was just thinking, like, because were so close to Field of the Deading me out of the game anyway, like, we were just not going to defeat that. But now with this, like, I don't have a plan. Alright, I fucked up, like, huge there. But I don't know if there's anything else I could do, because, like, Dryad was just gonna sit there and like get value anyway, and they had the ability to do that. If I dismembered that instead, it wouldn't have made any difference. I need another dismember or something, because this is not working for me. Now every land they play is just terrible for me. You get another zombie and bolt my face. This is not going to do shit to that. Like, yeah, I don't think there is really a way to play around it, because, like, again, if I dismember Dryad, they can activate the other thing at instant speed anyway, so I don't know. I don't think there is a good plan. And that's just the problem, like, you can't really interact with these lands very well. Fuck me. Alright. What do I do here? Tap this down, I guess. What do I like? Okay, so if I don't block this, I'm dead to just one Valakut trigger anyway. I don't think it matters. If they have a land, I was gonna lose regardless. Like, I'm not winning a long game against them. This Field of the Dead is a huge problem. You're just gonna go for the kill with Titan. Alright, what do we find? That is probably not gonna do it. Because again, as soon as they play any land, they're just gonna obliterate my creatures and kill me. Yep, they get another Titan here, so... like that... Yeah, we were put in a position where they had both Titan and, the other thing. Where is it? Yeah. No, not that. The Elfish Reclaimer, and, like... Yeah, dismembering this definitely didn't help, but I don't think dismembering the dry... Like, maybe I just should have done nothing and just waited. I don't know, that's... I don't know how much more we could have waited, though, because every turn that we wait is just a turn that, like, Field of the Dead was just going to kill us anyway, so... I'm not sure if we actually had any real chance of winning Game 3, so it is what it is. These Titan decks are just insanely brutal, though, like... like, you see this, the combination of Dryad, Valakut, Field of the Dead, and Primeval Titan, it's absolutely ridiculous. I feel like Field of the Dead is going to get banned eventually, and it's been banned in Pioneer, and I think it's improved that format by a lot because of it. I feel like it's only a matter of time until it happens in Modern, because, like, yeah, no, you should not be able to, like, combo off in, like, turn 3, and also win, like, every single late game that you ever go to, just because you're just putting lands into play. Like, that's too much. This is definitely an interesting variant. I have never seen this one before, so this was kind of unique. The tech between Reclaimer and Flagstones was pretty strong. I like that, so... Oh well, it puts us at 2-2, so hopefully we can win the last one and turn this into a positive. Everybody, please give us a thumbs up. I will see you again next time. Take it easy.